still the off season for minor league cricket, but we've got plenty of cricket going on in the USA and some very exciting things to catch up on. For starters, minor league cricket announced today that Toyota will return as title sponsor for its second season of play in 2022, with Sunoco signing on as presenting sponsor for America's first and only nationwide T20 championship. For the 2022 season, the league will officially be called the Toyota Minor League Cricket Championship, presented by Sunoco. Major League Cricket recently announced some exciting news on the venue front in Southern California, where an exclusive negotiating agreement was reached with the city of Irvine. The Orange County city, with a population of 300,000, is a part of the Los Angeles metropolitan area and will be home to Shah Rukh Khan's Knight Riders Group franchise. The stadium will be located at Great Park, a multi-sports park with several existing fields, courts, extensive parking, and a 2,500-seat soccer stadium. If approved, the cricket stadium will cost roughly $30 million and will have a capacity of 10,000 when it opens, with room to expand in the future. Superstar actor Shah Rukh Khan, whose Knight Riders group includes the Kolkata Knight Riders in the IPL and the Trinbago Knight Riders in the CPL, was quoted in the announcement, saying, "Plans to build a world-class cricket stadium in the greater Los Angeles area is exciting for us and MLC. This will no doubt have a transformational impact for cricket in one of the world's most iconic metropolitan destinations." If you're like me, you're probably imagining all the famous sports franchises based in Los Angeles, and the Lakers stand out when I think about the purple and yellow aesthetic and star-drawing potential of the Knight Riders, especially after seeing this season's KKR uniforms, which I think are their best ever. You have to think that an LA-based Knight Riders team is going to reach out for some big names to pull in big crowds, and that 10,000-seat stadium will be expanding in no time. Who are some of the stars that you want to see playing in LA? I've got one in particular in mind. Speaking of venues, Musa Stadium was announced as the host of USA Cricket's World Cup League 2 trilaterals from May 28 through June 15. The Pearland, Texas ground will become the second ground in the USA to achieve ODI status, the first being Broward County Stadium in Lauderhill, Florida. USA will host UAE and Scotland in the first series, running from May 28 through June 4, and then Nepal and Oman in the second series from June 8 through June 15. The table doesn't look too good at the moment, with USA sitting in fifth place out of 7 teams and needing a strong homestand to make up ground with 3 away series coming up, starting in Scotland in August, and then Namibia and PNG, of which dates remain unannounced. Major League Cricket's Houston Challenge helped prepare the USA men's team at the start of April with some 50 overs action, featuring top cricketers in the USA.
For me personally, it was good. It was good to get back into the 50-over format. I've been playing a lot of T20 cricket over the last few months.
USA U19 opener Sai Mukamala led the competition in runs, the second straight time a USA U19 batter has led a USA cricket-supported tournament in runs, after Rahul Jarawala led the 2021 Men's National Championships in November. In extra special news, Major League Cricket visited the Jomboy Media Warehouse on April 22 for some hybrid blitz ball cricket experimentation. Say that 3 times fast. Liam Plunkett, Corey Anderson, Smith Patel, and Aaron Jones were on hand to show off their skills against the Jomboy crew. Major League Cricket let me tag along, and I got to talk to Jimmy and Jake about their recent interest in cricket and why American sports fans should give cricket a chance.
I just said on our podcast today with Trevor Plouffe, he was bitching, I don't know if I can say that, about intentional walks in baseball. And I said, you love T20 cricket, Trev, because every ball matters. And if the pitcher throws an unhittable pitch, it's a run. So there's a lot more weight to it. So baseball's biggest problem right now are foul balls. Foul balls are up across the league, and walks, which are just pitches of no action. And in cricket, in T20 cricket, for anyone that knows, a pitch of like no action is a win for the bowler and the fielding team, because it's a dot ball and there's limited balls. So that mindset is different, that the offense should try to put every ball in play. There's a lot more running. Plays at the plate and plays, outfield assists are always highlights in baseball, and happens all the time. And then it kind of has the hockey effect, where in hockey every goal is exciting and they celebrate, and in cricket every wicket is exciting and they celebrate because it's a little more rare when you get it. So I think if you relate it to some other sports and say there's action nonstop, they'll understand it once they pick up the gameplay.
I mean, we have this beautiful warehouse. Cricket, massive sport worldwide. I'm learning. I mean, it's basically dumb American. It's like baseball, kind of. I love baseball, so I'm getting my cricket on. Gym's full cricketed out. And I mean, after today, like, I think everyone kind of saw I have it. So as the league starts to develop, I feel like there might be eyes. I look pretty good in the Philly jersey, right? People are saying. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited what you guys are doing, and I'm excited to let it rip.
I'm excited that it can be a little more approachable and get people out to games. Because once you get told a couple of the rules and then watch a match, it's easy to pick up. It really is.
More to come on Jomboy for sure. After that, the MLC Stars headed over to the famous Dream Cricket Academy in Somerset, New Jersey for a Q&A with local youth.
It's amazing. I mean, we've always had professional cricketers come and visit our kids, but during the pandemic, nobody came here. So it's good to have amazing cricketers come and inspire this next generation of cricketers. And, you know, if you saw the interaction, the questions they asked, they were really smart and they got so much out of it. So appreciate that these amazing cricketers, Corey, Liam, Aaron, and Smith, you know, so happy to have them here answer those questions.
Women's cricket is also ramping up nationally as USA Cricket's 2022 Women's National Championship pathway kicked off with registration. Last year's event was such a success that it won the ICC 100% Female Cricket Initiative of the Year Development Award for 2021. 4 members of USA Cricket's women's team are competing in the historic 2022 Fairbreak Invitational. The Fairbreak features 6 franchise T20 teams this year, with representation from 36 nations. The Fairbreak is likely the most diverse cricket tournament in history. Tune in on Willow to watch as Geetika Kodali and Shabani Bhaskar play for the Sapphires, Tara Norris for the Barmy Army, and Captain Sindhu Sriharsha, the lone associate cricketer to captain a team in the tournament, skippers the Warriors. USA head coach Julia Price and USA Women's Cricket Coordinator Julie Abbott are also both on the Warriors staff. Geetika and Tara have already made their marks on the tournament, both taking 2 wickets on Thursday.
In the air, should be out. Yes, it is. It's an easy catch in the end. It's the end of Taylor, out for 19.
And finally, the minor league cricket draft is coming up next week, set for Thursday, May 12. Follow along here as we keep you up to date on roster changes ahead of the 2022 minor league cricket season, and check out our live draft show. Thank you for watching, and go USA.